Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
From the home of the Bills since 1973, we are at Highmark Stadium, just south of downtown Buffalo. Today, it's Week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Buffalo Bills. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. He's got his guys in midseason form already, an impressive 3-0 start to the year. Across from him, his counterpart, Bills head coach Sean McDermott. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. It's 3-0 versus 2-1. A good early season battle as we're underway in Week 4. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's John. Allen.
And prior to last season, his team asked him to put everyone on his back and carry them to success, and he did exactly that. Now, at this point in his career, all he cares about is postseason success and finding a way to get his team to a Super Bowl.
Allen going to go to the air right away. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards right off the bat. And a quick first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Allen going to throw. Has his man. It's Shakir. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That's good for a first down. His second catch of the opening drive.
First and 10 at the 47.
To throw, it's Allen. That's taken in. It's Keon Coleman. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Cook up the gut. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a first down.
Another Bills first down.
Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all this stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Out of bounds at the 19-yard line. 1-yard gain.
Now an option play on second down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on third. Now pass complete to Moore. And the Bills are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
10 yards. And the Bills first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll run with Cook. A solid move on the run, but ultimately stopped short of the goal line. Down at the 2.
A gain of 7. Brings up second and goal.
Now they'll bring one of their tight ends in motion right. Davis trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal. Allen now on the sneak. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. So call that no gain on the sneak, and now they're still a yard short here on fourth. Allen. A quick reaction as he catches it off the tip. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dalton Kincaid, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bills take a chance, but they find pay dirt on fourth and goal. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories. And you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do. And when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there. That nice opening drive because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his second year in the NFL now.
His ability to adjust on the fly is almost unmatched in the game right now because it leads to a couple of snaps per game where you just sit back and ask yourself, how did he pull that off? Opponents can practice and prepare each and every week all they want. But this guy, he is hard to corral.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard. At
the first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
A gain of 3 on the play. And the Saints first down.
Again, it's Kamara. Oh, what a move. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up
they'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. First down carry now for Miller. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
A gain of 12. First down, New Orleans.
Here's the option. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
11 more yards.
But I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
From the 21, here's second and 5.
At the Bills' 21-yard line.
Rattler wants to throw it. He gets this one to Johnson. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. Back to the ground. It's Kamara. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Throwing is Rattler. And this is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Rattler. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. This from 32 yards away. Gay's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
More the man in motion. Play action. Now it's Allen. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. To the air. Allen. Shakir hauls it in. These are his numbers from last week's contest. A boatload of catches. 75 yards and a touchdown.
And you can tell early they're going to look his way quite a bit, and he made himself available on that one.
Now Allen. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9.
18. That's another Bills 1st down.
And again, it's Allen. Right back to Cook for another completion. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Cook is in. Touchdown, Bills.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Extra point by Bunker is on target. And that pushes the lead up to 11. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They begin with a run by Miller. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down at the 28.
A look at the numbers from last week for Miller. 1 rushing touchdown, yes, but look at the rushing yards. He was up near 200.
The one phrase I'd use to describe that performance, he carved up that defense.
The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2. As they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. They'll throw. Here's Rattler. Finding Johnson on the out route. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
6 yards. And the Saints 1st down. A gain of 26 yards. And the Saints.
They'll give it up the middle to Miller. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. They work now on 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Rattler. There's Chris Olave. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
To the air is Rattler. And that's complete to Cooks. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. Second down and 6 now.
It's now second and 6 at the 15-yard line.
Back to throw here. There again is Cooks, complete. And the Saints are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And Rattler, he'll throw again. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. He's going to try and do this himself. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now fourth and goal. Well, let's see what they do. They're knocking on the door here in the second quarter.
And you know what you look at on your play sheet? Your 2-point conversion plays. Because you've drawn up a number of them in today's football. You don't just have 1 or 2 for the game. You have more like 6 or 7. Which one do you like here? Because that's essentially what you're going for right now. That spot of the field, call one of those and go get 6.
Miller kept out of the end zone on fourth and goal. And the Bills' goal line stand is going to get him the football back. James Cook and the Buffalo offense returning to work now. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. And he will double the space they have to work with as they take it from the 2 to the 4.
A 3-yard pickup.
Motion man is Shakir.
At the 4-yard line.
Now Allen. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15.
And the Bills first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Allen now looks to throw. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. Left side, Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. New Orleans adding some depth to the secondary. They've got 6 DBs out there now for third. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. The Bills send the punter out. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out of there. 47-yard punt, a return of 4. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And last time, they had it fourth and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do.
First down, New Orleans.
They keep it with Miller on first down. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. He'll drop to throw. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. Fourth down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. James Cook running back out now. A good job in the passing game. Decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
Yeah, you can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
Here's Cook again. And he's able to get up here to the 26.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for a Bills.
Here's Allen to throw it. The right side here caught by Kincaid. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
15 yards. That's another Bills.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Second and 10.
Incomplete. It leads to second and 10.
Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 1 brings up third down and 11.
Here's Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Allen off the play fake. Coleman has it here right side. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Second and a couple. Allen going to get it quickly out to Coleman. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Allen going to throw. Evades him at the 10. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. To throw, it's Allen. This will be caught at about the 5. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
At the Saints' 6-yard line.
Throwing now is Allen. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen, a 6-yard touchdown run. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead is up to 18 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. A beautiful fake. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The New Orleans offense set to take over. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now Rattler. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40.
Out of bounds at the 40-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Throwing is Rattler. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 45-yard line.
15 yards. And the Saints.
Rattler wants to throw it. To the right side and intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And the Bills are going to get it back here just past the 35. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. And he'll go out of bounds after taking a little further down inside the 40. 2nd and 6.
At the 38-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
To the air, Allen. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Allen. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Harrison Butker on for the field goal. A 55-yard attempt.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's 24-3. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing the coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
It's a gain of 9.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler. Right side to Watson. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
That's good for the Saints.
Here's Rattler. He finds his man Johnson. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
Rattler going to look to throw again. Again, it's Johnson. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
7-yard gain. And the Saints first down.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. This, the first official Sunday of fall, the final week before byes kick in. A full schedule of 16 games on tap. Let's roll. Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin with a good battle in the AFC East. And it's the rookie from Va-Tech, Bashal Tutin. He gets a seal here, and off he goes. Next up, we go to Big D, specifically Arlington, Texas. Check in on the Cowboys. They're hosting the Green Bay Packers. And it's the newest Cowboy, George Pickens. Just get his hands on the football and let him do the rest. It's going to wind up as a 53-yard touchdown. The Cowboys get back to 500, 2 up, 2 down as they get the victory at home. Lastly, let's go out to Arrowhead, the Chiefs taking on the Baltimore Ravens. It's the man who had over 1,900 yards last season, Derrick Henry. He'll take this one in from 2 yards out. With that, a look here at the rest of the scores from around the NFL here in Week 4. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half, as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores all. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely for finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
On play action, Rattler. Underneath from Miller. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
To the air is Rattler. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Rattler from the gun, 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for the Saints. First down. 1st and 10.
A shotgun handoff now to Miller. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
They'll
go play action here with Rattler. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Rattler working out of the gun. Over the middle, complete. That's Miller. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. He'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
That's another Saints first down. A gain of 14. First down, Saints.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And Cooks has it over the middle. Here's a 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 18-yard line.
And Rattler, he'll throw again. And Watson has it right side. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. The Saints, first down. 1st and goal, New Orleans.
They'll look to throw again. And he's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown.
Trey Palmer his second touchdown on the season. And the Saints are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half.
Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown because the field goal confidence.
On the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6. Is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. Able to avoid him. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime and sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
From the gun, it's Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 to mark him down at the 39. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
At the 39-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Allen. Looking on the out route, he finds Shakir. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
4 yards. That's another Bills first down.
Here's Allen to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Cook. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Allen going to throw. Shakir hauls it in. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Khalil Shakir, 26 yards. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. And that is the definition of yards after catch. They go short on the pass, and the receiver does the rest.
Seems so harmless, doesn't it? To throw it underneath, a short pass like that. But boy, it gets dangerous in the hands of the right receiver as he makes a move and takes it the distance.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is up to 18 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition,
now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, New Orleans. Christian Watson, 74 yards. And the Saints get a bit closer. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Now Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll try the middle with Cook. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion.
And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And down inside the 40 to about the 38.
Now 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing now is Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 24-yard line.
That's another Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
And now they'll throw with Allen. Has his man, it's Shakir. 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
To throw, it's Allen. This taken in by Kincaid. 7 yards left for 2nd down. Ball at the 10.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Saints' 10-yard line.
This will be caught at about the 6. And the Bills are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
That's good for a Bills first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Cook is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Allen going to try and keep it.
And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Josh Allen, a 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Bills will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is up to 18 now. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it was Josh Allen using his legs to polish things off. Gets by him at the 25.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Saints offense and Spencer Rattler getting ready for this next possession. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long.
They'll try and get the run game going. This is Miller. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for the Saints. First down. 1st and 10.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the 4th quarter of play.
Here's Rattler.
And that's complete to Cooks. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Throwing is Rattler. Throwing left side, and Watson has it.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
At the 23-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now Rattler.
takes it down to the 10-yard line.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10.
That's another Saints first down. A gain of 13.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler.
And the Saints.
And they're going to get it. They bring it down to sack back at the 16-yard line. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. The offense on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
Rattler wants to throw it.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24.
T.J. Sanders able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down. And Gay knocks this one through. And that'll get the deficit down to 15. Well, with that field goal, you can argue they needed to get back within 2 scores, and they did indeed do that, but still a pretty uphill battle.
Still going to take 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns to get back into it. And as you and I know, that's a tall order against any NFL defense. They're going to need their own defense to make some plays as well to give them an opportunity.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
So here are the Bills to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. To the air, Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A solid gain of 7 yards that time on the keeper and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Allen. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
That's another Bills 1st down.
Allen now looks to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete.
With the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 44-yard line.
Now Allen.
Targeting Moore, and he's got him on the crossing pattern.
And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 25-yard line.
Another Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Allen to throw once more. And Cook has it, left side. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
Again, this is Cook. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
For Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14.
Back to throw. Allen looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Cook. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 12.
Up the middle, it's Cook. Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. And complete, right side to Cook. And he'll be brought down well short of the 1st at about the 9-yard line.
Harrison Butker on for the field goal. A 26-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
Well, you know, normally I get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Saints offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long.
And Cooks has it over the middle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Saints
To the air is Rattler. Olave holds it in. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it's second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 49-yard line.
They'll let the QB keep it here off the option. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. This one taken in by Olave. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
Brings up
2nd and 5. Finding Johnson on the out route. That's complete. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and inches.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
They'll go. Here's Rattler. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. They'll set up to throw. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Johnson. This likely a must-have. 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw forward with Rattler. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So now 4th and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I've got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have this close and have this chance? I've got to go for it right here. The clock's dwindling on.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. It's their quarterback with his 3rd touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year. And the Saints have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Bills are going to recover. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. Whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And the Bills, 1st down.
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. They run it again with Cook. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28. And his defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. This offense so far on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 4. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out.
At the 23-yard line.
inside the 15 to the 13. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Cook up the gut. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
The Bills on their way to victory now as they take the knee. Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational.
But Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Bills, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll get another home date next week as the Patriots will come to town. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, they're going to fall to 3-1 as they suffer their first loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.